Switching careers maybe sound easy, but sometimes it also means switching your whole personality. And sometimes that acceptance can be much harder than we think. I still wake up early, even though I don't have a 9 to 5 job anymore. But now my mornings can look very different. Sometimes they are productive, sometimes they are slower. Sometimes I start working right away, and sometimes I clean the apartment first or just take my time a little more. And maybe that sounds simple, but for me this change was not simple at all. I spent around 10 years becoming a lawyer. 10 years of my life were built around that title, that path, that version of myself. And that journey asked for a lot. It asked for sacrifice, with free time, with stress, with lifestyles, with decision about the family, carrying people's problem, and sometimes not even being able to help them the way they hoped. But being a lawyer also gives you something else. It gives you a title people respect, a title that sounds important. People are impressed when they hear you became a lawyer before your 30s. Power, importance, knowledge, at least in other people's eyes. And I love it. I really did. I love being a lawyer, working on different cases, even the hard ones. I love the feeling of small and big victories. I was proud of myself, and people around me were proud too. I had achieved something difficult, something respected, something that looked strong and successful from the outside. But nobody really talks about the other side of it, the dark one, stressed, pressure, the way it slowly gets into your body and your health and your nervous system. So the moment I started accepting that maybe I don't want that life anymore, I also had to accept that I was letting go of everything attached to it. Not just the job, also the title, the image, the version of me that people understood immediately. And now I'm trying to build a different kind of life. A different rhythm, a different lifestyle, different kind of work, and also a different mindset. And that battle in me was very real. It wasn't shame, like not really, but it also wasn't easy to say it out loud, to myself and especially to other people. Because people are not impressed in the same way when you say you're trying to become a content creator, especially when you're still at the beginning, still figuring things out, still not making money from it. And that was my struggle. Not because I thought content creation had no value, but because I grew up in a society where titles make you important, where your job says something about your worth. And letting go of that in your own mind is not such a small thing. So I kept asking myself, why do I want this change? Why do I want this kind of life? Why do I want to fill my life and become a content creator? And the more I repeated the answer to myself, the more I started accepting it. I started liking the way my days looked. Having more freedom, having more space for my body, for my mind, and for my rhythm. But don't get me wrong, I still work a lot. And yes, doing all of this without income is another kind of mind. But I have a goal, so that makes a difference. And even though people around me don't really understand how much time and energy content creation actually takes, I know that it's a real work. It's not just picking up camera and going around and filming. It's editing, planning, thinking, creating, filming while you are living your life, and then turning all of that into something meaningful. And now, because my life changed, the country that I'm living changed, my lifestyle changed, I also live very differently. Now I can go to the gym and in the afternoon if I want. I can go for a walk at 11 in the morning because I needed a break. I can make myself proper meals. I can drink coffee whenever I want, take a break when I need one, and not live every single day by somebody else's schedule. I don't have to organize my life around other people's needs all the time. But still, people ask me what my days look like. If I'm bored, if I have enough to do. Maybe because I don't talk about work the way people expect. Maybe it's because nobody around me really has this kind of job. Or because it's new to everyone around me, not just to me. But the funny thing is, I actually like becoming creative again. Not just creative in the way I used to be as a lawyer, when I need to be creative to get somebody from the jail, or solving problems and carrying responsibility, trying to save people from difficult situations, but creative in a totally new way. And yes, I still have a problem with doing everything last minute. Some things clearly don't change even when you change careers. But this whole change was not easy for my brain to accept. Not because I'm ashamed or because I think it's less important, but I think because I came from a world where a title makes you feel important. And actually, I never really believed in that myself. And thank you, Scandinavia, for showing me that in real life. Because here, everybody feels equally important, no matter what their job or title is. Thank you so much for watching and being here. See you in the next one. Bye!